And for them said this year, the fallout of gangs because almost all the gangs are minimum now. Them said, "Nipa ba akubi oma, asem one ho, mbeka ya mafia gang." Almost say Diamond appear, and as I said, "Boy, ta krawu jeme o mafia gang ko, into mafia gang, and to say the Attribution, Dumelo wife and Nadia Buari gang, and also no you say, oh baby, any man make cars, and I'm afoka." That was social media so. But this particular video, no, about ganga, was Snapchat. That gang, you know, almost new to you. But it be a failure, no, and a news to you. I hire gossip to hire bars. I hire gossip 24. Message so be me a subscribe button. Now I click the bell notification icon. Now I down to me follow your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Maybe I gossips24.com. Any gossips24 TV. After so feel free so bet your comment section. Now I share video so I'm for so any be a share. Now make house some okwan and so some the video see a drop digital marketing expert or tell for digital marketing space no. Now I recommend this Samra okwan and at the amount or do here a smartphone, laptop and now a computer for numbers no screen so na free and answer what's happening or bomb any extra income. Send a bear that journey kwada be amba me da so fancy kasem ho ubinya ska de gubu to musu bia. So on Sandra Ebedin website www.sandraokwan.com. Telephone number is on the screen so no bet me afa no afre and also WhatsApp no be so our first. Now the fiber back to in some so it's the anti makers as hanko for we no omunye new to you but e dey just we no and news to you no and he said in 2020 omo trend dey pa. In fact April 2020 emra lockdown by no omo kwa ne nkofo amutumi ye birthday party me esanya police escort. National story nature ni social media so in the same 2020 almost also trendy after say omo accuse a businessman be a friend of Mr. Jeffrey Asida say ja allegedly no wato baako a gang member no monam na ma introduce members ni cho eti lady a ohu no screen su ono na ye gang no omo mother ono ye friend of Kwaatemaa na lady a ohu no screen su ono na say gang no mo no one I say the face of the gang be bia obegye mu ni ade ono so your friend Dulcie ye boaten and away so your friend na ameli and de ohu ni your friend nyamewa and antafo so we know we sure so we momo aha the Mitch brothers almost so ekasa story we e be and one other lady she say your friend Olisto now until the first week of June no bia nim say sa gang we dia omo ye solid obia to me ti omo tem omo enjoy life omo pressure I was Snapchat so it took the first week of June and I just said Dulcie boating I just said gang no makase at gadidin I was gang no any post here I want Snapchat to say or cut it off gang madam obia no obepa me to obetie bibia ni hono mo na the gang madam dia yem no na so bia kra be inside na nationalist expected say e be free gang madam ne ho and aba na therefore that time no bia share na name the full scope of the issue but now there were rumors. One of the rumors I'm citing here earlier from Sika official no suggested say I say gang madam no ekikaka amount for a honsem. Another screenshot I'm keep here for this particular day and also suggested say any gang madam nko na ekasa ansem no. Nemo na mele a ye Dulcie na down for no so no. Ekaka ansem ni bi. In fact, a couple of screenshots I'm saving here along the line anytime this conversation comes up we am suggested say asem no and am prophecy bi just say if POWI aso ni mu baye e ma hajia bi to kra na se akwa gene prophecy inti na bem say mo she da ehunu bebre sa no inti no prophecy na aba be sa no na prophecy ni eden a na the rumors were suggesting say Dulcie no allegedly no prophecy ni fi gang mother ne ho e na baye say Dulcie no ene ne maame sebi omudi juju e na ye gang members adafo that time no na omunya why economy but enra and number why economy nti enra Dulcie can say
in January that's when Kwaatemaa started telling people including my very own best friend that I am a witch. I practice juju with my mother. Friends in Nigeria told them that they should be careful of me because when they come to my house me and my mother will take their slippers on the floor. Okay? And we're going to use to swap destinies because that's what I've done with her. Yes, so Kwaatemaa said that her star is so bright. That's me. That's what I've been doing. That's why I'm successful. That I've been taking people's stars and I've been adding it to mine. She went to tell Ronke. That's when she entered the group. She was the richest one. Let me play that audio for you. Give me 1 second.
I'd start talking. I don't want to know, even if you're heartless, you're going to feel bad for Kwaatemaa. Do you understand? Like, that's how she knows how to get to people. Because even when she calls me, she was crying and there's a way she put up the old stories that, you know, I was really, really touched because if not, I don't think in the first bit I'll be involved in all this nonsense that she's doing. Do you understand? Like, you feel so bad for her because she knows how to create her stories to be sweet, and you know.
How did she start?
How will I put that in English? Because the way she called me was, oh, hi, my business is going down. I'm going through a lot. Even them now are complaining of the same thing.
Wow, is that what she said?
Yes, everybody's complaining together that things are not going on. That she used to be like the number one, like our business is always booming. That she asked me.
You know, when Na told me about this juju stuff, obviously I was hurt. I will cry. I was in shock. I was slept, woke up, and I said, wait. So I actually went through my memories to look at me and Kwaatemea's relationship in my Snapchat, because I'm like, when my friend's energy shifts, I know it. Kwaatemea's energy never shifted. So it is either she's really good at faking, or there was no juju house in the first place. So hold on. I'm like, now something is not right to me. If somebody tells me that somebody is doing juju, if you come and tell me, and I know that the person is really doing juju, I'll remove myself from the person's body, because I don't want to have anything to do with you. But this girl was extra close to me. She's calling me 4 or 5 times a day. We are on the phone for 1 hour, 2 hours. I'm laughing on the phone. Kwaatemaa will tell me about her plans for the future. Kwaatemaa will tell me when she's going to apply for visa. She told her friends that she should not tell me about the visa if I go and spoil the visa application. But when you are going to apply for that UK visa, you came to me, Kwaatemaa, me, the one that is doing you, me with the witchcraft, me, that's me and my mother, we are doing spiritual. You came to me to come and borrow 30,000 cedis to put in your account, so that your account will be heavy a little bit. But you told our friends that you will not tell me that you are going to travel to the UK. Why? Because my spirits and my juju will make you not get a visa.
Now remember, say all this while, not gang members no be an kasai, will be a church and seminum, but Senka Dulcie and blocky Kwaatemaa, our gang mother now. It can't be a casa conversations with them. It can't be a cabin who were rumors, social media, someone said, and they find and they was not chatting so. But in Casanse, we now ember. Now remember, say, because just said there's another screenshotter. Obi suggest here when we say, and your Kwaatemaa Kwana, a D sound common. Name of now a million so count. If there is anybody to give clarity on this particular rumor, never now meli so a bechimu kwaya, and now so a massa be bono a buy.
Kwaatemaa called me that she wanted my pastor's number because she was experiencing some financial difficulties, and she thinks it's a maid, Sekina. That time, Kwaatemaa had a maid named Sekina at the time. So I laughed. I'm like, what does Sekina has to do with your finances? And she's like, you don't know. There are certain situations where maybe we bring someone into your home and the person doesn't have a good spirit, and then everything of yours goes down the drain. So that is what she's experiencing. So can I give her the pastor I spoke about number? That's my father's pastor, because I told Kwaatemaa about how good the woman was, how my father introduced me to this woman, how I was sick for 1 year, and the woman prayed for me, the woman showed me what to do, and what you get it, like all of that. Then she called me to ask for the woman's number. She sounded troubled, so I figured something was really wrong. So I didn't hesitate. I just gave her the woman's number so that she can go and see the woman. So she told me she was coming from Koforidua with her family. Their car had spoiled on the road, blah, blah, blah. So she would take a taxi and go from there. And I said, okay, but I can't direct her. So she should call the woman and let the woman direct her. Because I don't really know because I know any ways. And she said, okay. And then she called the woman. But I had already told the woman to expect her. So she called the woman and she went to see the woman. She went on her own to see the woman. Next day, which was 22nd of January, the same day my mother's eye was at the verge of falling. That's 22nd. I was at Ashoman Estate. Kwaatemaa called me crying. She called me. First thing she asked, "Nah, do you trust the pastor?" I said, Kwaatemaa, trust is quite deep, but I can say she's my father's pastor. Everything she told me that will happen, happened. After I went to see the woman, I was fine, even though I was still going to the hospital. So to an extent, I can say yes, I do. And she's like, okay. She wants to tell me something, but she doesn't know how to go about it, and it's going to be very difficult. During this period when she was telling me this, she was crying, she was wailing. I was comforting her. I said, Kwaatemaa, what is it that is so bad that you can't tell me? I'm here for you. Tell me, I'm listening. So she asked me, are you alone? I was at a showman. A carpenter had come to fix something around my chair. So the carpenter was there. I told her. She said before she even sat down, my pastor said she knew what she had brought there. That's what she told me. Crying. It is hard, but I'll say it. She said when she got there, the woman said, you are here because of friends. And that things are not going well for you. And that it's not from anywhere, but it's from one of your friends. So she said, she asked the woman that friends. She has a few friends. She has friends. So what is the woman talking about? So she said in order to make the woman figure out which friend it was, she showed her pictures to my pastor. That's what she said. She started with Olivia's picture because she suspects Olivia as an evil person because she and Olivia are always fighting. Now, it wasn't Sekina her maid though. Now it is Olivia. But that time, I had forgotten that she had told me that Sekina, she suspected Sekina. Fast forward, she said she showed Namewa's picture. She said she showed my picture next after Namewa. The woman said, oh, it can't be Nana, is my daughter. That's what the pastor said. Then she showed Dulcie's picture last. Then the woman said, it is this one. She said the woman said, it is Dulcie, but it is not Dulcie. It is Dulcie's mom. And that Dulcie's mom and Dulcie had taken Kwaatemaa's picture to a flower. So I was on the call. Kwaatemaa is giving me this information after she had gone to see my pastor. And I'm dumbfounded. I'm like, what? Dulcie? She said the pastor said Dulcie and her mother are witches. When she told me about the witchcraft issue, the first question I asked is that, why are you telling me this? You know Dulcie is my best friend. I'm the last person you should tell this thing to. Even though I was shocked and at the moment I had believed it. She said, oh yeah, she wanted to tell me because her sister told her to tell me. Because they know I don't have anybody. My mom, I am my mother's only daughter. So if anything happens to me, my mother will be doomed. She knows what I have been through with my health. What my mother is currently going through with her health. So she's telling me because she cares for me. So I was very, very moved. I was like, wow, Kwaatemaa is looking out for me. Okay. Fast forward. We spoke on the phone. We had a very lengthy conversation. What made me believe that Dulcie and her mother were actually... What made it believable was that she said it was coming from my pastor. 1. 2. She gave me a scenario that she and Dulcie's mom had a conversation months ago regarding my car I wanted to buy. I wanted to buy a car in 2021, but I didn't buy it because of my health. I paused because I wanted to, like, you know, I mean, you are sick, you're going to buy a car, that kind of vibe. And she said Dulcie's mom told her Kwaatemaa that, when did I start life? When did I come? The Dulcie that introduced me to the hustle bought an Elantra as her first car. But me, I want to buy 4-wheel. So she said Dulcie's mom told her that, why am I rushing in life? So simply put, she's trying to tell me that everything that is happening to my mother, everything that has happened to my health, it is Dulcie and her mom because they never wanted me to buy the car. That is why they made sure that I will spend all my money in the hospital. Now, so what's now Melanie so say more kana?
Not just now Melanie person say Kwaatemaa no and a beka che say ono na Melanie no ne sofo maame a just once a wem hono baby a just of maame na ya dem ono na Melanie na gidi nti no refer Kwaatemaa so de ne call hono. So for maame say Dulcie allegedly ono ene ne maame na sebi omudi beye eye gang members no omudi beye yo no omudi odo any oh any baby and a friend any other day akata muni because Dulcie no edu obi birthday a otumi chesika ota say otumi renti so almost say renting, renting, vacation, or spreading near the day. It's now in same with Beba for Dulcie in Woody. Now, there is a gang members need be more, especially now Melindia, say now a JD. But there are audio recordings. The audio recordings go to prove say now Meleno a contact say some suffer my ameno a bizarre question say na yeah this is same me say bisa yampa so kind say Dulcie in the mame omo ya be for say this of mame ne kind.
Incidentally, when I went to my pastor with my dad, my pastor was giving me life advice that, you know, in my line of work I should be careful of friends, you know, that kind of vibe. So I should watch where I eat, all these things. Fast forward, Kwaatemaa is also telling me similar things. So I'm like, that means this woman didn't lie and Kwaatemaa is not lying. So the stories were so in sync. So even though I hadn't asked the woman vividly what she said, because I didn't see the need to go and ask my pastor that, what did you specifically tell her? So I just told Kwaatemaa that my pastor has given me that kind of advice and she's told me how I should be careful and everything. So I automatically concluded that that is what the pastor meant. So I confirmed to Kwaatemaa that then, it is actually true. I only got to ask the woman what exactly transpired some few weeks ago. Next recording.
Ma, me see or the pictures trail and I will point to say last one no girl to no na yeah na cause I know can say or the pictures trail.
I don't make a just say me tiano me kaise or the BBC as a premium.
Yeah.
Okay, Americano.
But I know can or say or trail ye 5 no ye pictures or starting or girl so ono your friend Olivia or the Olivia picture trail or say or the Nyamiwa picture trail or the me picture trail when I walk and say hey Nadia me bow want to meet yes sir and or the last girl on the picture trail I free you know and I will point to say oh yeah we are free ya but enyo no na ne maame na ye san o kan san o say who can yo ma
na me hu ni mo na che o kwan buy. Uba hakwa enye baku enye mienu enye miensa enye anan.
Oh, into about hosa.
What did you put the blade by? And she ran.
Oh,
I know what say. And she oh, and never dear, me walk and kill. Yamina, we have you.
Now, if I remember saying, Nipa, I said, oh, yeah, Taka with Jim Way now, quite difficult who so no about for the be saying, and gang madam, just as the official estate here earlier. I said earlier, and I'm keeping that screenshot because I was waiting for a day. Time will definitely tell no Ebebaso. Now, time is telling. Now, this is them someone according to the gang. Kwaatemaa dey say still on Onyanka side. Now, gang no, when you say me introducing Tafo be the man. Now, in Tafo ni baako, and so about Kasa. There's no the audio recordings of just a Kwaatemaa just all say or more so when you no Kwaatemaa ne kra hankanta for no mo ye hwan o mo rent kra no mutu itua he for no ma me aba be dana say any other day to say apparently no this recording no Dulcie and a recording Kwaatemaa at the time of mo realize yes sir Kwaatemaa na chese also ja egu group ni mo ama just odon in Kabum Ember group ni mo.
He literally told the entire Accra that she paid for my rent. This is what happened.
Then they can't even oh, then submitted. I told that but when they were coming here and everything, I told you that they we sort it out. But in mean, I know what you know. I want them to
speak your mind. Oh, but it didn't sound like people that like they actually sounded happy. Like you guys are cool now.
No.
It was a little rocky.
To them. The one I'm learning from you let everybody know what's in your mind. You do what you do.
That's true, sure.
You just look at the person's face. You go. I told you yesterday when the mother came here to visit me.
Oh.
Your mother came here. The mother came here to visit me.
The mother doesn't want you to.
I didn't tell you yesterday. The mother came here yesterday, and she was like, I think the twins went to tell them what happened, right? And she said, what did you matter? What did you matter? And that, if not me, who are they?
For real, but what do you know? Who are they?
She said, because the children has worked with people in Accra.
And nothing came out of it until they became friends with you.
She said she was the one paying the rent for them. So they have seen that their children, see right now, their children, you see, they are backbones. By the time they are up in the side, they pay school fees. So she says she doesn't do anything.
Well, because they are using their money to do everything.
Yes.
That's how much you have impacted their lives.
Yeah, she didn't say she was the one. They were the one who came to tell that, oh, they've met one girl called Kwaatemaa. The girl is helping them. So she said that she's somewhere. You people came to tell her. So yesterday, she told me that. Yesterday, I think they went to chat. I think she saw Olivia, and she came to tell me that she did from day one. She didn't like the girl's spirits. So she did. She told us.
So Olivia, everybody has a problem with that.
So she told the son.
Because it's serious. It's serious how everybody meets Olivia and then
It's only Nan's mother who has not met Olivia. And yes, she was sitting there. Even the children were sitting there that, hey, you will go. And that girl should go. Or no, then no, but then they are about better on paso. And I asked one teacher. Seen her off. I say, then. I see, hold on, don't hang up, I'm coming.
Your call has been put on hold. Please wait. Your call has been put on hold. Please wait.
You guys, I'm going live. This is your friend. I just want you to know.
Now, once again, remember, say Kwaatemaa Enya Bekasa into this is the sermon according to the game. Now, after all this, you know, pieces of information Magada and as data Magada HSA, Omu comfort say Kwaatemaa. Emma Kwaatemaa apologize here. Young Wokoti audio on confrontation any video of Emra na Kwaatemaa apologizing and in Kwaatemaa and also a course.
Why recording now? Kwaatemaa then away, sir. Oh God, some of the you know, me can't know me free, but now me catch me mommy. And you know, say buy and you didn't even react. I saw no, suffer na 7 animal see you. Now I'm not the kind. What I say. Both of us had a conversation. What I say, which was deep. I'm from the person. How come baby? I know the. My dear, what I say, baby, I say sorry, then I man. Baby, I went to say the party. What I say, but some no, mommy, you can't. What I say, it wasn't one day. You get it? It was a lengthy thing. But Auntie, I don't know. Why did you have the idea to record? Like because I had a feeling one day. This thing, so.
That you guys wear a lot of stupid outfits and that you don't even bring hair customers with the kind of outfits you choose. You just been wasting material.
People come and so dress plain, you come and pee.
Taking us as your little brother. Kwaatemaa, we are the same age as your brother. Kwaatemaa, I am so shocked. Do you know that everything that Kwaatemaa has done, I am not. Do you know ever since we met her, this girl has always been saying that Kwaatemaa wrongs us and we never say it. Because we like you. We like you to the point that we would never. I know that our birthday.
Go and manipulate me.
You know we are forgiving you right now. It is not possible. Yes, but what we are saying is that as your friends, that you did this to us, we have heard and we will think about it.
She doesn't know the extent of the pain that she has caused. You sold so much for me and my business.
See, do you know what
the same reason that I feel.
Everything you did to everyone calculates the number of frustration, depression, anger, pain.
Do you know what I went through 3 years in this
when you're able to feel that pain, probably we'll all sit down and discuss about everybody.
You went to give it to somebody. That step alone means that you knew it was wrong. Because it's like everything I'm selling, you want to sell some. Because it started with a jewelry thing. Then you kept asking that you want to sell bracelets, you want to sell necklaces, and I told you points around that I'm not comfortable. Yeah. So it looks a little shady. It looks like greed, because it's like if somebody, because there are so many things on Alibaba. There are so many things that even you have sold before that you are not selling anymore. Like those caps, and I see them.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. I was wrong. At this point, no, me and my wig too. I don't want. In fact, that wig, I think you wear that wig. You don't take it. I'll do you. What are you No, the 2,000 every birthday she has to pay. That one is not our business. We don't give anybody birthday. Now birthday is coming. Even if you are leaving. Yeah, so you still got to my own 2,000. I'll collect it. October, I'll collect it. Hey, she has to spend any money. You know, trust my man.
Everybody's
you made everybody gang up against me for 3 years.
No, because today,
until
everybody has said something. Today, everybody has said something. Nobody can tell you right now before.
Mental compression. Nobody should forgive me, but I'm saying that. I'm begging you. At the end, now, there's nothing I can do. Okay, so
So for those of you who need Snapchat, these people are very huge in the Snapchat community. I just said, me say, Oma trendy, and Ghana has a birthdays, a banner say any party and break. Oma trendy, I just say, Oma never be brave. Now there are other side stories of a year. Olisto, and I say Olivier, I just say, oh no, dear, on a D black, any abado, or side story or ho, may they be later, mammy who's hope as all tea and now face when Yami, why I'm introducing Cherry, back at some time ago, the catcher must say. In 2020, story by outside allegedly gang member ne back. Businessman be at mona. And also no HIV and Sembi a pin man yame one so about casa. And also style story no ewo. I just say dear, many more in another episode. But in the meantime, no, we air the same one according to the gang. Kwaatemaa dear, onyam be cheche nisem, and onyam be kasa. In as much as say war warriors are obokuman, ye be train ni tie sema Kwaatemaa na ngasa. Eba be kasa. So kasa e de be so ngasa so dia. Where you just were? I have Exp0ses for. Wait to me and comment section. Magraheb.